What's going on, people? What is going on? This your man, Six Man K Styles, and you are now tuning in to the Six Man Combo. Let's get it. Hold on. We almost messed up there. Wait a minute. Here we go. Hey, we ride. What's going on, people, man? What is going on? As you already know, your boy Six Man K Styles coming through with the Six Man Combo tip. Thought I'd put a little bit of riding music on for the people, let y'all get in here, get the swerve on, man. And I am your host, Six Man K Styles. And you already know the man on my stage left. If you don't know, you already know. Homicidal, suicidal, crazy ass, mad, scientist, mad, Mike, sports. And as you see today, we're going to have a very interesting discussion. But first, we have 3 words. What are those 3 words, Mike?
Roll call.
Roll call, baby. Y'all already know. And today's roll call, we're going to kick it off like this. We got Joseph Thornton, Raymond Elder. We got the family, Big Ant in the building, Melvin Emery, John Higgins, Pamela Johnson, Bubba Gump, Lowski, ATL Leo. We got Juan, the Falcon Therapist, another one of our family. So, that's one of my family right there. Randy Weatherford, Trey Hill, Saint 16, D. Coleman, Brian Peters, Andrew G, D. Sloan, and Michael Walker. So we definitely appreciate y'all tuning in, and shouts out to the newest member of the K Click, Mr. Andrew G. So we definitely appreciate you. As y'all already know, the membership is up and running. Got a little few things planned for that, so y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. And hey, the music cut itself off. So let's go ahead and get right into it, man. Hey, man.
Let's get it.
I think this is a very interesting topic, because this is one of those topics of discussion that is going to continue to be seen out here. And if y'all don't know what we're talking about the Kyle. Damn, I misspelled that at the bottom. It says Kalili. I'm like, bro, was I trying to spell my daughter's name on accident?
Kalili. What the hell?
Kalili. I put an extra L in there. I thought I put one L in there. Hold on. Let me get this right. See? This is what y'all get over here. Y'all get some of the mess ups too. But as we already know, man, we've been hearing a lot of stuff about Kyle Pitts and lack of usage in the offense as far as the numbers are getting put up. I think what it is, everybody has been kind of expecting to see him have that breakout, be at about 400 yards by now and a couple touchdowns and stuff like that. Um, and it's kind of been disappointing a few guys. Now, before I give my answer, Mike, I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
What is your thoughts as far as Kyle Pitts, the start that Kyle Pitts is having with the Falcons right now? What are your thoughts on
I'm actually glad that you say this because I've said this before and I'll say it again for like the 554 billion time from here, from Mars to Pluto to the galaxies far, far away. And I'll say it again. These guys have been together less than 1 year. It's the 10th month of the year, okay? 2002. It's the 10th month, October. They haven't been together a full year yet. The quarterback and the wide receivers, the quarterback and the tight ends, the offensive line in its entirety. We got a new left guard, got a new starting center. For the most part, I think Cordero now is the new starter. Even Cordero wasn't the starter last year. He got most of the starts, but he wasn't officially the starter. Mike Davis was. He played like absolute crap, and then CP did his thing. So he eventually came the starter. But these guys haven't been together long. I'm saying all that to say this. Passing game is all about chemistry. You remember when Matt Ryan used to have those passing camps in the offseason?
Mm-hmm.
Before he got the training camp. And when those guys got into the game, the Falcons still ended up leading the league several times in drop passes. You see kind of where I'm going here?
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying in layman's term, crap happens. And I told you that I'm going to try my best to stop cursing as well. All right, so crap happens. You kind of know what I'm saying, but crap happens, man.
Right.
Crap happens. All right. And Kyle Pitts understands what this process is. That's why you see him, you know, if you guys saw the videos and you saw all the pictures on Twitter and just all over the internet, Kyle was smiling, high-fiving his teammates because they are 2-2. When everybody thought they would win a total of 2 games, they already done hit that the threshold. So at the end of the day, why am I worried about why Kyle Pitts doesn't have catches? Well, Drake London don't have a lot of catches, you know, himself. He has enough, but at the end of the day, these guys haven't played together long. These guys have literally been together from when Matt Ryan was traded, March? I think it was like March. Yeah, around March, Matt Ryan was traded to October. That's 7 months, 4 months. 4 months these guys been together. We expect them to put up Julio Jones, Matt Ryan numbers, and those guys have been together for 10 years out of his 14 years. Bro, we got to stop with these unrealistic expectations. This is why we always say over and over again, this is not Madden. Bro, this is not Madden. These guys will be fine. They will find their groove, either whether it be with Marcus Mariota or Desmond Ridder. They will find their groove. The Falcons will be fine. Kyle Pitts will have plenty of catches. You can look at the Chiefs the other night. How many? That man had like 5 catches in the first quarter.
Mm-hmm.
And Travis Kelce. So it will be fine. What we need to be worried about is that guy in the middle of the field who throwing lollipops and bombs all over people's heads. You get a lollipop. You get a lollipop. You get one. You one. You one. You one. You one. You one. And I'm talking about Chris Dahlman. That's what we really need to be focusing on, because the passing game is all about chemistry and timing. So when you get the ball that's going over the guy's head and going to the left, going to the right, that throws off the passing game. Because as a quarterback, I talked about this. What a quarterback needs, you always see Matt Ryan, he holds the ball right here. Every quarterback, if you look at the quarterback, he always holds his hand up like this. If that ball isn't coming in the vicinity of his pass catch radius, it's a bad snap. Okay? I'm going to put it as simple as possible. Just like this. That's it.
Just like a shooter, and just like a shooter in the NBA.
Yes.
That's why they call it the shooter's pocket.
Mm-hmm.
That's where he wants the ball, so his timing on his shot can be right. So I get where you're coming from with that as far as the snaps, and that's kind of like one of the other things that is kind of going unnoticed. I know with Mariota, I know a lot of people are blaming him on a lot of turnovers and a lot of bad plays in the red zone and stuff like that. But if you actually look closely at half of those, the problem is the snapping of the damn ball. Now, there was a couple of them where Mariota just looked dumbfounded, lost, or made a mistake on them. But when you have certain situations where you're seeing a quarterback expecting the ball here and the ball either up here or down here, it destroys the timing, because now that's an extra movement that he taking his eyes off of the defense. And that's where, because I think you and Devontae pointed out like one of the snaps that Mariota had that went high. You said Drake London was open on the slant for a touchdown. But because he went like that and now had to pull it down, it messed the timing up.
Mm-hmm.
Now, getting back to Kyle Pitts. Here's the thing. And this is the one thing a lot of people are not talking about. Is his effect on the running game. Especially this year, now that they're more focused on running the ball. Kyle Pitts' effect on the running game. It keeps a pair of eyes on him from the defense. It keeps a pair of eyes on him. Because now they have to double guess themselves like, okay, maybe it's play action. Now that slightest hesitation from a safety is the biggest difference between a running back breaking, running for 2 yards, or breaking for 10. And we're not giving Kyle Pitts his shout out as far as him blocking. Is it the dominant drive blocking type of blocking that you may think, okay, he ain't really a good blocker? What is the definition of blocking? To prevent something from getting past you, no matter how you do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Kyle Pitts, like I say, Kyle Pitts understands the assignment. Right now, Drake London is eating. Olamide Zaccheaus is making plays. Hey, man, Kyle Pitts, hey, like I said, for what I've seen, Kyle Pitts is actually having a good year. And a lot of times, the good things don't show up on the box score. And this is our problem, too, is fantasy football and box score watching. Like you said, stats are important, too. Like I said, I ain't going to say stats aren't important. But when you look at certain stats, you got to also look at why it's happening. What's the situation going on? Why? Mariota is not notorious for forcing passes on the people. He's not notorious for that. If you're going to bracket our best wide receiver, what did Mark Sanchez say as a commentator? Take what the defense gives you. Hey, if the defense is going to take away Kyle Pitts, that means somebody else is open. Now the creative juices of Arthur Smith has to come in play to get those matchups. This is why you're going to see more of Kyle Pitts out the backfield. This is why you're going to see them stack him up, flank him out. We just got to be patient, bro. Kyle Pitts is doing exactly what Kyle Pitts is doing. But we are so enamored by the 150-yard games and touchdowns and stuff that he needs to have every week that we fail to realize all the other things that he's doing to help this team win. Let me give you an example. I'm gonna use an example here. And Mike, you might like this. And no, I'm not comparing these two players as if he's on this caliber. Clint Capella, for my Hawks fans. What does Clint Capella do? Set picks, roll, protect the paint.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the prettiest role on the court, but it's just as effective. This is what Kyle Pitts is doing right now. He's getting attention away from other guys so other guys can make plays. What's your take on that?
I mean, you always hear us say things about the small, intricate details of football. Obviously, because they're incredibly important. We talk about punting on the post-game show, where Bradley Pinion, when the Falcons offense stalled, they went 3 and out. Bradley Pinion ended up, kicking it was a punt, it was about 54, 55 yards, somewhere in there. And they put them in good, they put them back in good field position. They flipped the field position. And now those are the small, intricate details of football. Now, this is where I see a comment from Alex. This is one of the things I always say is like, that's not necessarily true at all. All right, not true. And let me expand on this. Tape is way more important than stats. Well, you can't get tape if you don't have stats. If nobody's doing anything, there's no such thing as stats. There's no such thing as tape. See what I'm saying? They literally have the 5-yard line, 10-yard line, 20, 40, 50. You know what I'm saying? You kind of understand where I'm going for here? All those stats go hand in hand when it comes to tape. You can't have one without the other.
Love in the marriage, love in the marriage. It's a hawking horse and hell that carries this. I tell you, brother. Man, Al Bundy still talking about that 4-touchdown game, boy, he had in high school.
Right, he's still, but like I said, it goes hand in hand. Nothing is more important than anything. Just like in football, the quarterback is not more important than the running back. Right? I think we know that for sure because we haven't had a decent running game in quite some time. If you have a poor pass protection or O line, guess what? It don't matter how many good wide receivers that you have, you can't block for them. So they're virtually, it counts. It cancels each other out. So you got to have defense, you got to have special team, and everything work together. So this is what we're talking about. Even if you have Marcus Mariota throwing the ball better in the passing game, guess what? They still fumbling the ball. You still having those issues with the snaps. You still having tackling issues with the linebacker. You still have those mishaps on both sides of the ball. Penalties at the wrong time. Grady Jarrett ended up getting a false start on the play. These things happen. So again, everything has to play work together. So at the end of the day, what am I saying? Team football. Gotta have team football. Those are what champions are made of. Team football.
Right. Right. I would say it's mutually beneficial. I'm gonna put that in a better word for what Mike just said. It's mutually beneficial. On the simple fact that I'm trying to say it like this. Stats are kind of like they're like audiobooks. The tape is the actual book. That's why I say it's like stats summarize stuff, but you have to use the tape to prove it. How did he get those numbers? What do you see here? Was this guy effective in this certain down? Is this guy effective in these certain sequence of plays? So I get where Alice is coming from as far as that point. But you gotta, but you got, like I said, the stats is the theory. You gotta have a theory on why, and you gotta use the tape to prove it.
Mm-hmm.
So
if saying that's proof,
but
it's the theory. You gotta, in order for a theory to be a theory, you gotta have something that backs it.
Right.
Everything works hand in hand. So again, you're absolutely wrong. Okay. Tape will not always be, because we can look at tape and see a quarterback make a terrible throw.
Mm-hmm.
But guys like Calvin Johnson, you remember him?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he just you just throw the damn ball up in the air. It's a horrible throw, but somehow Calvin Johnson ended up making a great catch. Mm-hmm. You remember the throw with Julio Jones or Matt Ryan? I think we were playing the Carolina Panthers, and Matt Ryan made a horrible throw, but Julio somehow, I think he jumped over a guy, like he snatched the ball out of his hand and ended up falling to the ground. Again, this is what we're talking about. Everything works hand in hand. You would say, all right, you looking at that and it's like, damn, that's a great catch. But
right.
Go ahead.
And plus, I think it's kind of subjective. It's also it is kind of a touch. It's kind of a touchy comparison too, because it's always subjective. Because it's always subjective based on certain players.
Mm-hmm. On certain players, right?
Yeah, because I'm gonna use an example. I'm gonna use Cooper Kupp as an example here. No. You know what? No. Because that's kind of proving what I'm saying as far as the stats and then using it as the evidence. Like with Cooper Kupp, for example. The theory says 11 catches, 120 yards on 15 targets. But when you look at the tape, you see 2-yard hook routes. Ball getting thrown out. High volume. I'll use another example, and Alice ain't gonna like this. Michael Walker, for example. Yes, he has 11 tackles. He had 8
Ooh.
solos. But what shows up on the tape as well is overshooting gaps, being hesitant on the field.
Yeah. The hesitation.
And the thing about it is, you can't have one without the other. You gotta have a basis, and then you gotta have something to prove it on.
Mm-hmm. So
Kyle Pitts' numbers say he having a terrible season.
Mm-hmm.
But what it shows on tape is bracket coverage, sitting back there blocking a lot more than what you would want him to. And you have a quarterback that doesn't really force passes.
Mm-hmm. So everything works well. I was just talking about this earlier today. Yeah, I could host. I'm good at hosting. But one thing I do know, K Styles is just gifted at hosting. He just brings a certain flavor on a style that I can't compete with. You know what I'm saying? So you let people, y'all know what I'm good at. All right. That's why y'all subscribe. I yell, I scream, I bring the facts, I do the stats, and we all entertaining at the end of the day. Everybody had a certain gift, but when you bring it together, you got one unstoppable force. And that's the same thing what great coaches can do. They can take film, they can take the stats. All right, why are we averaging 5.5 points a game? For example, we use a guy like Saquon Barkley. Everybody look at Saquon Barkley, man. Look at his numbers.
Oh God, no, oh God, you don't.
I gotta do it to you. I gotta do it to you. He got 1,500 yards, or he had 100 yards in the game. He had 150 yards. Let's just say he had 100 yards in the game, and you say, all right, he got 15 carries, 100 yards in the game, and then you look at the stats like, damn, that's some pretty good stats. Then you look at the long run, he got a run for 80 yards. Oh damn! What he do with the rest of them? You know how this is why stats and film work well together, because stats can lie, film can lie, but when you put it together, you come to a conclusion. All of that works well together, bro. Like I said, it works together. Nothing is one more important. How many times have you seen coaches like, hey man, we played good on offense, great on defense, but we couldn't punt worth a shit. We couldn't kick field goals. How many games that we've seen where both teams played well and it come down to one damn kick and the kicker misses it? Can't have one without the other.
Because Hall of Fames is based on stats, right? I'm just asking. That's why I say it's subjective, because it's going to be dependent on who's looking at what. Players' levels in free agency is based on the production they put on the field the previous year. So I'm going to use an example. Let's say I'm going to use Kyle Pitts as an example. Let's say Kyle Pitts, this is his free agency year, and he only puts up 500 yards and 5 touchdowns. Perfect scheme fit for the Falcons. But teams are going to look at those stats and be like, am I really going to pay this guy such and such? I'm going to have to put him at this level where instead of looking at him as a $12 to $15 million a year guy, they're going to look at him as a 7 and 8. This is what we're talking about. Like you said, you can talk about scheme fit. Let's look. Free agency ain't about a damn scheme fit. Let's just keep it real. Everybody gets overpaid in free agency. Why? Because of the previous year they had. This is why players ball out they final years, because they know if they get them tremendous stats, money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. So film is for coaches, stats is for money. That's why when players have incentives in their contracts,
right,
they're based on stats.
Based on stats. And then you want the extra $10 million, then you got to say, all right, are you a guy that's being roll coverage? That's how Julio Jones got that 60 extra, because he was one of the guys that was most important on the Falcon team. That, you know, and this is why I met with Cooper Kupp. I said it time and time again. Cooper Kupp is a great receiver, but he's a high volume catcher. Great catcher, great route runner, but he's a high volume receiver. He doesn't demand the coverage that a Julio Jones, a Hopkins, AJ Green in his prime, those types of guys. He doesn't command that type of attention like a Julio Jones. You can look at the tape for yourself. So, all right, there's a reason why he was a low draft pick. There was a reason why he's a low draft pick right there.
Right. Yeah, Southside here said Barkley looks like rookie Barkley, though. He's been great, but he's more of a home run here. Yes. Because he could have 150 yards, but if 80 of those yards come on one run, if he and this was Saquon's thing. And I know somebody who was a Giants fan. Saquon Barkley gave 24 rushes for 120 yards and a touchdown, right? Out of those 24 rushes, one rush went for 80 yards. So if you take away that 80 yards, he had 23 rushes for 40-some yards.
It's about 2 yards a carry. You see where we going?
Yeah. Because when players get these contract incentives, the incentives don't have anything to do with scheme fit or nothing. These motherfuckers get paid on what stats they put up. Perfect marriage of stats and tape matching up. Aaron Donald, the total package.
Man, you look at him on tape, he's dominating. And then you look at his stats, it's proven that he's that. So that's why he got the richest contract from a defensive player, because he's getting the stats. But when you look at his numbers compared to Grady Jarrett, when you look at the total tackles for losses, the sacks, and then you look at the tackles, him and Grady Jarrett is always neck and neck when it comes down to those tackle for losses and stuff like that. But the difference between Aaron Donald and Grady Jarrett and why he's getting that top end money, that money that he's getting, is because he's getting those sack numbers. And that's what K-Style was talking about. He getting them 20 sacks. Grady Jarrett not getting them 20 sacks. But both of them dominate. They completely dominate the games.
Exactly.
Grady Jarrett's been an absolute nightmare for defense, like offenses this year. Dude already got 3.5 sacks, almost 4 sacks this year.
Right. Aaron Donald caused that Mariota interception to Ramsey. He blew that play up. That was the only play Aaron Donald made that whole game. Came through. And it came through when they needed it the most. And just like D. Coleman here said, that ain't showing up on the stat sheet. And yes. All right, man. Hold on. All right, man. Hey, definitely appreciate the 5. Appreciate the 5. We throw some fire in the chat, boy. We throw some fire in the chat. 5.
I'm about to throw $5, man. Let's give K-Style some $5. Let them get a Big Mac or give them a hamburger for work.
Damn it, we working on the OG Chauncey $40 fund. Help a brother.
$40 fund. OG to $40 fund. Help them get $40 for the day, man.
But yes, tape doesn't lie, but players get paid off of stats.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, it's the nature of the business. Because I'm having an idea here. Cause I think we might need to have a little one-on-one talk here. You think you think so? You think so? But before we do that, I gotta do a damn light check right quick, man.
I forgot.
We got
I already got it. $5.
Appreciate $5 for the burger. Definitely appreciate that, man. Definitely appreciate that. D. Coleman with the $5. He got the
HBO special.
Help a brother out special. I definitely appreciate that. Hey, shout out to the Pole Man podcast, because that's his thing right there. That's what he always say. Help a brother out.
Help a brother out. Hey man, y'all dope, man. We love y'all, man.
Exactly. Damn, Antonio Holloway brought out a name here. He said Kenny Golladay.
Woo, Lord. Ooh, man. Ooh, gosh. Ouch. That is something.
Yeah, man, definitely. But we're gonna read a few comments here. Let's go ahead and put some little intermission music.
No, so you do great. We got $5. You did. That's even better. $5 a month. Hit that join button for the membership. Y'all give them $5 a month. That's even better.
Definitely appreciate it, man. But we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna hit y'all with a little minute intermission so we can get y'all vibing in here. Workflow Dre said, "Pimp red pill style." I'm like, Lord have mercy. No, I mentioned a Pole Man podcast, and I'm red pill styles now. Ain't this something? Hey. Of course, I'm talking about that's some inspiring elevator music. That's some dope ass. That's some dope music. Yeah,
I can hear. I swear I hear Corrupt on this track right here. I
know, right?
Corrupt, but this is something that hears real.
I can hear Corrupt, Spice One.
Ooh, Spice One, yeah, Spice One. For him. It's dangerous.
Nate Dogg, look, Nate Dogg. I'm like, yeah. Ryan Peoples here said the Christian Kirk contract. Right, hold on. Southside said he could hear Snoop Dogg on this thing too.
Oh yeah,
of course. This is West Coast, baby. Let's see. All right, we got enough lights, man. Of course. This is the music from the part of the movie where they planning the bank heist. Well, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Wiz and Currency put out good music. What's the name of that damn album? This is some.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and cut that off, man. I just want to make sure, just to give y'all a little chance to relax, enjoy yourselves, hit the like button, subscribe, just chill out with it. This is what we do over here, man. We want to make this as a family atmosphere. Well, a barbecue atmosphere. I'm not gonna say family atmosphere because it's too much cussing over here.
Man, Mike can't be cut. Can't be trusted.
Right. But yeah. So kind of getting back on the Kyle Pitts tip, we kind of got away from it as far as talking about stats versus tape, man. Kyle Pitts understands the assignment. Oh man, rounds 1 with the $10 super sticker, man.
Hey,
Definitely
man,
appreciate that, man. We definitely appreciate that, man. Red Swarm said, where the Aints fans at in this chat? Stand up, represent. Oh no, you know they lose. You know when they lose, they lose, they disappear. They disappear like an atomic bomb is coming. But yeah, like I said.
I don't know why I just got that image.
Booyaka 619.
No. You know what?
Oh yeah. I know what you said. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. He was like, Gaeka.
I don't know why when you said that. That's all I saw. That's all I heard.
Wash out. I watched it. Wash out. Fresh out. Gaeka. But yeah, man. So like I tell Falcon fans, the problem is we let fantasy football. We let and this is what I'm just saying. We let the media and this fantasy football deteriorate us from what the game is actually about. This is, and like I said, we have to realize the Falcons' run pass ratio so far this year is 55-45. 55-45, 55 runs, 45 pass. Last year, it was 69-31. Second worst ratio in the league.
That's a dope stat.
So they flipped it. The mindset of this offense is completely different.
You see how stats can be good?
You see what we just did? We just unintentionally did that. We just unintentionally did that. Hold on. Let me see something right quick. I'm about to say, Mike, you want to get something off your chest or something about that while I look this up? Because I wish I had this thing set up, but I need to look at something.
No, that's that's like what you were saying. That's why I said, like, when you look at stats are a good thing. Okay. Film is a good thing. All that play together, it like I said, it goes hand in hand. It's like this is one reason why we wanted to change the culture, because we were passing the ball. We're giving more opportunities for teams. Look, just think about it like this: if you give teams more opportunities to sack you, you're going to get sacked more times. Okay? Just think about that. So if you don't give them the opportunity to sack you, what I mean by that is running the damn ball, because you're not giving the team the opportunity to sack you. You see where we go with this? The offensive line can't give up sacks if they're not actually throwing the ball. So throw the ball less.
And if the offensive lineman is giving up sacks, he don't get paid.
Ooh, is he? It could be a beautiful thing, people.
It's purdy. It's very purdy out there. Like I said, it's ugly purdy.
Before last week games, I don't know where the rate is now. The punts per game, I think it was like 2. It was 2 like 2 punts a game or something like that.
We still at 2.3.
2.3. Okay, 2.3.
We tied with Seattle. That's what I'm looking at
That's
right now. We still at 2.3.
so we're doing something good on offense. If you're not punting the ball, one of the things we used to complain about is, damn, we can't punt. Well, we never looked at it last year like, why the hell we punting so much?
Mm-hmm. I think they said the Falcons had one of the I think their 3 and out rate was like the 4th lowest in the league.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Something like that.
You see how numbers can be pretty good? You see why we were talking about how film? You see how that works?
Exactly.
We kind of smart over here. I think we kind of smart. I think we're a little we got a little something up here. We ain't all fun and jokes.
Exactly. I'm trying to see if it's right here because I'm sitting here looking for something. Let me see. Points per play margin. Okay. I don't see it over here, so I wish I had it better prepared so I'll know next time. But yeah, man. Yeah, Mucho. Yeah, I said that. Purdy ugly. This Purdy ugly. This is why we said this is why we deemed the Falcons offense the butterhead offense. It ugly as hell, but the body is right, which means something is right, despite the aesthetics of ugh. I mean, you guys had them mugs in your life, but that's besides the damn point. Brandon D here said, I've been telling people about Kyle Pitts' run blocking ability. Why are we about to have another 200-yard running game? Yes. Kyle Pitts plays a part in it.
Man, he was blocking well this game. I don't know if people paid attention, but he's really improving as a blocker, bro. It's scary, this dude, man.
Right.
It's scary. Like all the skills that he's developing right now, man, look. That dude's going to be a complete tight end when it comes. Right.
Exactly. Which doesn't show up on the stat sheet neither.
Pancake blocks, yeah. Great blocks don't that don't show up on the stats.
Right. And in order for your run game to be effective, who has to be effective blockers? Outside of your offensive line? Your tight ends. And your wide receivers.
And as we know in the Super Bowl, our running backs got to be able to pick up blitzes and stuff.
Kadero Hodges damn near pushed his guy to the bleachers.
Bruh. When I didn't see it during the game, I wasn't paying attention, but when I went back and saw the tape, I was like, wow. I'm
going to ask anybody a question. Did y'all see Kadero Hodges on that Algier run? I'm asking, and shout out to Utah Sports who just chimed in on it. Jude had them, man. But I want to ask y'all, did y'all see Kadero Hodges on that Tyler Algier run block? I'm just waiting on some answers. So. Brian Peoples came with another stat. He said we are 10th with 21.5 first downs per game. Well, you better say that shit.
So numbers do count for something.
But like I said, that goes back to what we talk about. We talk about the theory and the evidence. Last year, the Atlanta Falcons averaged 18 first downs per game. Hold on, let me put this up here so y'all can see what I'm talking about.
Oh boy,
it's pretty much gonna be the same site.
K-Styles feeling it tonight, boy.
Hey man, this is all because of Noah. The Fessel done got me into
Yeah,
doing this. So.
look, he look. No,
Mm-hmm.
is just he's
Mm-hmm.
very sneaky with
Mm-hmm.
things.
Okay, so
He'll
this is
get you
what he
looking at
talk.
numbers when you ain't even realizing it.
Right. So this is what he talk about 10th. Let me see. Can y'all see that? Okay. Now look at the very right side. That is what happened in 2021 so far. That's what
Mm-hmm.
happened. That was our thing in 2021. Now if I click 2021,
Ooh boy, those are
32,
ratio.
31, 30, 29. If I last year, Falcons were 28th in the league last year in first downs per game.
That's wow. Ooh, Lord
That's last year.
And then you already have a defense that's don't have a lot of playmakers, so they on the field a lot longer. So you're playing
Mm-hmm.
defense with a team that's not very talented. So what you expect gonna happen? They're gonna run the damn ball on us. They're
Right.
gonna control the clock.
Right.
That's why it's important for us to have a running game. So when our defense isn't playing well, we can control the clock. We can extend the game
Mm-hmm.
a lot more, a lot longer. We can extend the game by saying, all right, our defense is not really playing it. Let's run the ball. Versus you come out throwing the ball like we've done plenty of times on the Matt Ryan. The offense doesn't have a good. They don't play passing the ball well. You can't block well. Guess what? It's a lot more 3 and out. So you don't get opportunities to help your defense out to get them off the field, but they're not very good. This is how good teams make. This is how teams make it to the playoffs because their ability to protect one another. Offense protects the defense by controlling the clock, running the ball, and continuously getting first down. That's why they put so much emphasis on throwing the ball on first down and converting on third down.
Mm-hmm.
And the defense, you help the offense out by stopping them on third down and turning the ball over.
Right.
And I think one of the most important aspects of the team that goes unnoticed every game is those punts and field goals, special teams.
Mm-hmm.
Getting those punts inside the 20.
Exactly.
Not missing field goals in key situations.
Exactly. Ooh. Good God. Hold on. I got another one for you. Hold on. Wait a minute. Y'all ready for this? Mike, you ready? I think you're going to love this one. Let me put some more numbers out here for y'all. What was the Falcons' problem? What has been the Falcons before this year? What has been one of the major problems for the Atlanta Falcons as far as the team and the team?
Say it again because I wasn't listening.
I see that. I said, what has been one of the major problems that the Falcons have had for the past few years? Is using the run game to get those first downs, right?
To get the first down. Yep. Ooh, man.
Let me show.
I know where you going with this. I know because I saw it last. Oh, man.
What does that say on my screen?
Yeah, I did see that. Wow. Yeah, I saw that. Most of our we were that and see that's why I was talking about what the Rams last year. They didn't have a running game, so they were using their passing game to get first down to keep the clock running. This time the Falcons are doing it the opposite way. They're running the ball to keep the clock running. So when teams start to key on the run defense, that's when they're gonna focus on passing the ball to Drake London and Kyle Pitts. So they're really just taking what the defense give them until the defense decides, like, look, we are no longer going to let y'all run this damn ball like this no more. So guess what the Falcons going to do? All right, y'all going to do it? All right, well, y'all not gonna let us run.
Mm-hmm.
Let's pass the ball to Kyle Pitts.
Right. Of course, we have more issues than this, but I just want to put this out here too because this is what helps your defense stay fresh too. It helps your defense stay fresh, and it sets a mindset. It sets a tone of dominance for your offensive line too. Falcons average 9 first downs rushing per game. Look who is number one. Look who look who is number one.
You see that?
This is update. This is updated after Sunday's game. So look who is number one.
Mm-hmm.
Now look all the way to the right at 2021.
Ooh.
Hold on. I'm gonna highlight the Falcon stuff. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see. This is what happens when you don't put your quarterback in a situation to where he's gonna get hit. This is what helps your defense stay fresh on the field. Yes, you could throw the ball for first down. Throwing the ball for first down looks good, but are you really setting a tone? Jew always, like I said, you hear Jew say it all the time. You hear LT say it all the time. Your offensive line sets the tone. How do you set the tone? How does your offensive line set the tone? We gonna run for this first down. So I want to go this way. I don't want to go that way. God damn. My bad, y'all. I done hit my ear with my knuckle. That shit hurt like hell. But if you look at that comparison right now, that's a major comparison, bro. That's some major shit right there.
That's 5 first downs, and if you average that, if you go from an average, I just say, all right, 5 first down, and those are typically about 4 plays. Let's just say 3 plays just to be on, because fourth down you end up passing. So let's just say the clock is what, 45 seconds, or is it? 40 seconds. 40 seconds, right?
40 seconds. Yeah, 40 seconds.
So 40 seconds, 40 seconds. And it's 15, 40 seconds, 40 seconds. It's 80, 160, turnaround 60. That's about 2 to 4, about 3. Let's just say 3 to 4 minutes per possession that you're taking off the clock.
Mm-hmm.
So you time that by 2 or 3 in this instance.
Mm-hmm.
That's 8 minutes, 12 minutes off the clock. So basically what I'm saying is for a whole quarter, you pretty much just dominated the time of possession just by getting first down. Mm-hmm. And you keep the defense off the field and fresh.
And then what else I got on my screen is what the passing first downs are for the Falcons. Do you see the balance though?
You see,
do you see the balance? This is what I'm talking about. This is balance.
Mm-hmm. You went from, I think it was what, about 9 and then 9 and look, that's about about balance.
It's the same. It's the same for this year so far. But if you look at last year, it was 11-4. 11 passing first downs per game to 4 rushing first downs per game. That's kind of a stat that you really don't think about, but it's kind of letting you know what the mindset of the team is, and especially when you don't really have the necessary pieces that could really conjugate wins like that. Is like, damn. No wonder we were 69-31 in pass run ratio.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So yes, Mariota is not the long term answer. Yes,
We all
Kyle,
know it.
we all know that. Yes, we're disappointed that Kyle Pitts is not having putting up the numbers like we want him to do. But what does Malcolm X always say? By any means necessary.
Necessary.
What did Herm Edwards say? You play to win the game. So you play to win the game by any means necessary. If they can't stop you from running the ball, guess what you do? You run the damn ball. We literally got 2 wins running the damn ball.
That man said we bet. That man said on the on the game Sunday that he just like, look, we just gonna run the damn ball. Because I said to myself, I said they can't stop the run. Cleveland tired.
Mm-hmm.
I saw it. I saw it in the third minute. Actually, we was in our chat, and I was like, yeah, they can't stop the run now. They getting tired. Soon as I said that, the fourth quarter came, that man just said, like the hell with passing the ball. I'm gonna run the ball now.
Mm-hmm. This is a good question right here. Do you guys think when Mayfield is healthy, do we plug him back with how great or O line is playing?
Nah, don't fix.
What you would, yeah, what you don't do is if the chemistry is right now, you don't break that.
Nah, they playing well
Do I?
right now. Just let them do their thing.
Mm-hmm. This is why Caleb Huntley ended up on the 53-man roster. This is the exact reason why. Because him running well against Cleveland, they want to see if he can do it again against Tampa Bay. They're going to give him the opportunity to do so. I mean, yeah, CP being on IR kind of helped with it as well. Let Caleb Huntley see if he can replicate what he did. See if Tyler Algier could replicate what they did. All that's going to do is going to help CP. That's going to make CP more dangerous. Because now you don't have to put all the carries on him. And now Cordero Patterson will basically be the guy that you brought him here to be, and that is a X factor. He'll be a guy that you don't know what the well, he's already a guy that you already don't know what the hell they gonna do on offense. But can you imagine putting a guy out there like that where you ain't gotta put so much damn on his shoulders? Like Nathan Floyd here said it best. If it ain't broke, don't try to fix it. And
Let me say this real quick because I hear like I already see the backlash and everybody like, hell no, don't put him in there. Y'all say the same thing about Caleb McGarry. Y'all was actually screaming and yelling, like Could really going out of your way, y'all doing jumping jacks and y'all was really excited that we didn't give Caleb McGarry that fourth on that fifth year option. And look what happened. He playing out of his mind right now. And we said time and time again, you do what these guys do well, you're going to get the best out of them. It's not too late for anybody, any one of these guys. Alex Mack wasn't always Alex Mack. He got better in time.
Yeah. I'm just like that. Like I said, I'm just like this. Like I said, and I think this is where they were going with it. It wasn't so much of like the whole Caleb McGarry thing. It's just more so of like,
no, I'm talking about Jalen Mayfield.
No. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They're not looking at it as okay. No, he's
no. I know this person. This person they're talking about. Hell no, don't put him in there.
Oh, okay.
See, and that's what I'm talking about. Like there's time for people to develop. It's the same thing I said about Isaiah Oliver. Everybody would have said the first 2 years Isaiah Oliver here in Atlanta, he was like, hell no, he's a bust. And then magically the third year when you made those adjustments in his game, highlighting what he does well, he ended up being a solid player. This is what we're talking about when you draft these guys. Duke Riley right now, we were talking about this earlier today. Everybody thought he was an absolute bust. And he's quietly put together a solid,
he's been solid in Miami. I ain't even gonna tell you no lie.
Been solid. Do we got to go to Devondre Campbell? We was talking about this, so it's not too late for these guys. We said it.
We had the conglomerate. We had a discussion, and it was pertaining to Deion Jones.
Yeah.
I wonder if y'all remember this quote unquote name, because I remember this was in that draft in 2016 when they talked about linebackers.
Woo, K-Styles not.
I'm finna go there. Who was the linebacker in that draft that the whole city of Atlanta looked at and said, damn it, we gotta have him? Let's put some weight music on, shall we?
You had to do it, dude. You had to do it.
That's the question for the.
So y'all get trivia on this channel, man. Look, bro, y'all gotta hit that subscribe button, man. I don't want to get, but you get tested. You get battle tested over here, man.
I want to see some answers. Somebody say, I don't damn remember.
When you hear this name, you're going to be like, oh, damn.
We're going to give it about a couple more. We're going to give it about another minute to see if anybody going to answer. What the hell?
Damn.
They don't remember.
They don't remember.
I remember this correctly.
This man was a can't miss.
This was in 2016. This was in 2016.
Not that guy. Hell no. Not
Reggie Ragland. Hell no. Leonard Floyd, no. All right. Dude, right? No. Okay. So nobody has any idea, because I remember in this particular draft that he was supposed to be the next superstar linebacker. And they said the Falcons were fools to pass on this guy. And this was the one they chose, Keanu Neal, instead. Oh, well, y'all give up. So, I think somebody had the answer right there.
Yeah.
Yep. Mr. Darren Lee from Ohio State. Do y'all remember that name?
Yeah, everybody said, like I said, everybody said it was Darren Lee.
Mm-hmm. Darren Lee was supposed to been it.
He get total package. He's fast. He got the athleticism. He can like they said everything. He can rush the passer. He can cover. They said all of it.
And they said the Falcons were fools to pass up on this guy. Do y'all think the Falcons made the right choice now? Ephraim said, "Who the hell is that?"
Damn, boy.
Big Ed said, "Dumpster juice." There was another linebacker prospect that the Falcon media want the Falcons to take a crack at too. That went down this same damn road. Wait a minute, got Darren Lee played with the Raiders last year? What the hell?
He did?
He played for the Chiefs right now.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? I swear to y'all, I didn't even know this dude was still in the league. Good God. That boy played for 4 different teams. So these folks looking like, boy, oh hell no.
But yeah, what we talking about? Y'all look, man, stop paying into these damn combine numbers and all that stuff. You're gonna end up depressed.
Mm-hmm. Damn, the Arizona Cardinals are still trying to figure out what the hell Isaiah Simmons is.
Woo, boy. I remember when somebody was so upset when we didn't trade up to get Isaiah Simmons. Boy. He's a can't miss prospect. Look at him. Oh, we saw Tweety Bird on the sideline.
We saw too. Who the hell did he get into it with? All I know is he got into it with somebody. I like, bro, you just got with the team last week. Who you fighting with now?
That dude is retarded, man. Excuse me, but something wrong with that dude up in the head. Like something really wrong with him. You suck. Play better. Damn, this is what we're talking about people when they get look, when you make bad plays, you're gonna get criticism.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna get criticized anyway. Stop being so damn sensitive about everything.
I'm like, bro, you just got to the Rams last week. What the hell did this dude just say to piss you off like that? Nigga, you played bad, you just played bad.
So sensitive.
Find me like, bro.
Man, you don't be talking about me like that. I'm talking with Kelly. I'm from Cali. We don't play that out of Cali.
Okay. Apparently, you done played out on 3 different Cali teams and got cut by all 3 of them.
All 3 of them. All 3 of them. 1, 2, 3.
Y'all thank Dan Quinn for that one
He had to have him traded up to get him. What I tell you.
because because that draft right there, that was the Buda Baker draft. We needed Buda Baker that year.
I was so mad when we
Or at
passed
least
up.
TJ, like I said, TJ Watt, Buda Baker, one of those two.
I was
Dan
so
Quinn
mad when we
got
passed up on Buddha. I like, oh man, that still hurts me to pass up on Buddha because he would have been the perfect yin to Keanu Neal, man. Yin and yang to Keanu Neal. That's a
mm,
perfect duo. But
he picks he picked Tack over Buddha. That's how Oh, everybody talking about. I guess we can go ahead. You want to end with that because I know they asked about what's going on with Tom Brady. We can end it on that.
what's
Um,
wrong with Tom Brady? He's a damn fool. I'm just keep it up. I don't know what his home like. I don't know if Jill, how the hell ever say your name? I don't know how the hell you say your name.
Giselle Bunchen.
Giselle Boonchum.
Mm-hmm.
Like, look, I don't know, but I can tell you this, bro. You're 45 years old. Sit your ass down. Watch your kids. Play with your kids because at some point, and like I said, this have nothing to do with him. Just like my quote unquote hateful. You 45 years old, bro. Make sure you have make sure your home life straight before you like put your everything into football. Because what you won't get back 9 times out of 10 is to redo those mistakes. You ain't gonna get another chance. Most people are not gonna give you another chance to redo a marriage, you know, or a rekindle a relationship. You're not gonna get that opportunity. And this
He
dude
over
out
there.
here playing football. This motherfucker out here playing football. He's 45 years old.
This dude D Coleman ain't shit. He said Tom saw that AB pick and called it off.
Mm-mm.
But what the lesson shows to you here is, and this is even like for us and people that are watching the game and people that are critiquing the game as well. At the end of the day, it's still a game. Um, like I said, if you have your family, and like I said, with professional athletes and families, it's fine. Like I said, it's a beautiful thing and stuff like that. You got to make sure that your home is taken care of. Your wife is worth over $400 million. You ain't gonna find another woman like that.
Not to actually give a fuck.
Exactly.
A woman that got $400 million and she like you want to marry you?
And she
You're not
was
gonna
like
find
that
that
before and she was worth almost that much before she even married his
before you.
ass.
Mm-hmm. And you're not gonna. All right, okay. That
Yeah,
one pop.
man. Yeah, man. Like I said, at the end of the day, it is a game, but don't let it. And this is why us as fans too, and this is why I don't really can't stand like seeing people out here trying to take it so serious to where it's like, okay, yeah, this is life. Your ass ain't on the field. Like I said, it's a game at the end of the day. You can talk your shit about your team, but when you start trying to take shit personal or try to take it to the personal side of the game, just because this person is a fan of this person, like I said, it ain't worth it, bro. Because at the end of the day, man, who can you run to fill this empty space? Oh yeah, no, y'all didn't know. Yeah, Giselle Bundchen is worth over $400 million.
Yeah, she at home watching your kids too. Man, man, please.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be the damn maid for a woman that got worth $400 million. You ain't gotta do nothing. Look, play
all
football.
You gotta do. Mm-hmm. So let's see how. But like I say, let's see how it goes. You know how a lot of this stuff goes. It could be smoke and mirrors. It could be whatever. But like I said, this is a distraction, and this is a distraction a guy don't need, especially. I mean, it's good for us because we need to whoop.
Right.
We need to whoop that ass.
Right.
I guarantee you, it's gonna be some crazy ass Falcon fan that's gonna come up there with a poster of Antonio Brown.
Bro, they look
who
fans are not. They gonna have so much fun with this, and that's why I say it ain't worth it, man. Because at the end of the day, you gonna go back to their house, no kids, no wife, all alone, and you're gonna be too old to play football. And you're gonna be looking at yourself and say, "Was this shit worth it?"
Right. That's why you have to follow. Look, that's why you have to follow OG Chauncey's way of life. That's why you gotta follow the OG. He said $40 goes a long way. But we're gonna go ahead and end the show on that. Man, that's fucking hilarious. But yeah, definitely we're gonna end it on the note where we're just gonna say it like this. Kyle Pitts is fine. He will be fine.
Mm-hmm.
This is where it said it's coming, people. It takes time. It takes time, people. Damn, Southside, you ain't shit. He said he'll be alone, but at least he'll have his 7 rings. 7 rings don't mean a goddamn. All you gonna be doing looking at him like this. I wonder what I can do with these 7 rings right now. Okay, let's go ahead and end the goddamn show.
That was just so inappropriate.
That was petty as hell.
They're gonna have
you know that. Mm-hmm. So
Jake, is that you, Jake ATL?
Oh man, bro. Hey,
no,
man,
right there, at the end of the day, man, let's keep it real. And what Tom Brady is dealing with right now is what every other player having to deal with. They not gonna sit back and just watch you live it up, get praise while they just sit at home watching babies and like, come on, bro. Mm-hmm. That woman tired of that shit.
Mm-hmm. That's why if you notice, a lot of these athletes get divorced because some of these players wives be sidestepping on these, be late night tipping on these goddamn on these folks while these guys on the road.
What are we talking about?
Let's keep it real. The only one that probably wasn't doing that was Phillip Rivers' wife, because damn it, she got pregnant every year he was in a damn league.
For real. For real. He knocked her up quick, but
mm-hmm. That's why he did it, boy. Like, you think you about to get, and he warned him. He's like, you think you finna get some side dizzick on the side, girl. I'm finna knock your ass up. You ain't finna get shit.
Not a dang on thing.
Oh, okay, all right, man. People, we had a little fun here at the end, man, talking about that, but it was real serious at the same time. So make sure y'all go ahead and continue to Subscribe 6-Man K Styles, as well as Mad Mike Sports. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for the heavy hitters. 3 keys.
Yeah,
Falcons, Buccaneers. So we're gonna see plenty of Buccaneers fans coming in the chat tomorrow. So
Oh boy.
you already know how that's about to go. And make sure you subscribe to Utah Sports as well, man. Help them get to that 2K. Feli Sports. Atlanta Falcon Nation. Georgia Sports Nation. Till next time, people. We ain't here to play. We here to stay. You ain't gotta go home.
but you gotta get the hell up out of here. Deuces.
Deuces.